I really have to let this off my chest right here because yesterday, um, on September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was shot at his own rally, and unfortunately, he didn't make it. You know, obviously, we know Charlie Kirk is a very calm and collected individual. Was a very calm and collected individual, especially when it comes to having an open discussion. Where it comes to free ideas. And it's like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Charlie Kirk inspired me. Inspired me. I mean, not just inspired me, but inspired a lot of others. Because I'm a guy that likes to think think freely. You know, I don't like it when the thing is that the left obviously want people like you and I to tell I mean to be told how to think according to them, when people on the right would literally tell you that we need we need to think for ourselves. You know, think beyond, think outside the box, think think beyond the status quo. But of course, it's always a stench. It's always a string of hatred. That hatred that's coming from the left that want to try to take us out. Now, now the problem is, and I've seen this on social media as a recent history. I mean, as a matter of fact, since yesterday, you got everybody on social media, everybody on the left, mind you, that happen to glorify Mr. Charlie Kirk being assassinated. And you know what? That really shows how evil and cold-hearted the left it is really, really is. You know, so much of them trying to say they're more tolerant, and they want to tell us to be kind, and let alone uh let alone say that we have we have that they're not the boogeyman that they call us people on the right. And it really, it's really sad. It's really saddening right here, because it's sad. It's because when I first heard about it, you know, like yesterday when I was coming home from work, I was really sad. I mean, I was really stunned. I was really shocked. And, you know, when I heard the moment that he died, I was really I was really heartbroken, because literally, because I believe in I I literally was the one who believed in I mean, I because of him, I've always believed. I've usually believed in freedom of thought, but according to the left, freedom of thought is only applied if you if you agree with if you agree with their visions, and if you agree with their agenda. And this tragedy which happened, it goes to show that you know why would it begs to ask, why would anyone, you know it makes you want to say that violence is not the answer when it comes to differences in thought, opinion, and political affiliation. And to tell the truth, you know, if leftists were so nice, I mean, if leftists were so nice about this, about having a difference in opinion, which to, I would think that they would not have committed this heinous act. Yeah, obviously it was a leftist who literally conducted this action. Not the left has constantly contradict their contradict their beliefs. Yet, yet, ugh. I'm just so frustrated right now. I'm really frustrated because, and the real reason being is because Charlie Kirk is now a political martyr. He's now a political martyr, and and you know, I do feel, I do believe this, and and I, some people are saying that a second civil war in America is imminent, and I'm afraid to tell the truth that it's literally it's literally in the works because because of this, you know, and if it happens, I won't be surprised. This, you know, violence is not the answer when it comes to differences in thought, opinion, and political affiliation, especially in the world of politics. It is not the answer. But I will say this right here. I mean, mark my words. I'm afraid America is in for civil war too, because this isn't about the left versus the right. This is about this is about fighting the evils that the left is causing. You know, the left obviously thinks that they're more tolerant, but apparently, with this particular tragedy that just took effect yesterday, it is far it is far from that. You know, their theory completely contradicts what they believe in. And you know, I said, me and another a friend of mine and I were saying this, that the left basically guaranteed a red tsunami come by the midterms. You know, I do, and remember last year, remember back in 2024 when President Trump uh got grazed by a bullet from this one leftist sniper that out in Pennsylvania, and thankfully he survived it. I mean, thankfully Trump survived it. I really called, I literally called out, I literally predicted that, uh, that action right there, what that leftist piece of trash did when Trump, I mean, to Trump back in July 2024, I literally predicted that it would guarantee him a win of the presidential election. Um, Now I'm going to start making this prediction right here. I think it's going to be the same way come the midterms, because the left is literally the left was literally having so much of a meltdown to the point where they want to take out those who disagree with them. You know, the same folks on the left who literally took out Abe Lincoln. They took out one of their own members of their own party, JFK. You know, they also took out Martin Luther King Jr. They tried taking out Ronald Reagan, and they tried multiple times taking out Donald Trump. And now they all of a sudden took out Charlie Kirk, a Trump ally. America, we need it is America. We need to turn back to God. We need God here a lot more than ever before. You know, we need to humble ourselves. We need to seek God's face and turn from our wicked ways. To the family of Charlie Kirk, I am praying for you during this time. I am Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I'm out.